It's news you want 24 hours a day. WGNTV.com.
Thanks for sticking with us here on Adelante Chicago. In the next 10 years, the tech industry is expected to see even more growth. More job opportunities will be available, but will the population be ready? Right now, a nonprofit group is trying to prepare the leaders of tomorrow to take on those jobs. i.c.stars wants to reach underserved communities right here in Chicago, and joining us to explain a little bit about how they'll be doing that are Chris Romero, Senior Recruitment Manager, and also Karen Norrington-Reeves, the CEO of i.c.stars. Welcome to both of you. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
So this organization really struck me because we have not heard very much about it. I think the average person who's watching at home may say, oh, I've never heard of them before. Why do you think that is, and why do you think they need to be hearing about it?
So it's a hidden gem, and it's been around for 25 years. It was co-founded actually by a woman named Sandy Castrol and our friend Leslie Beller, and they really wanted to focus on tapping into underserved communities, specifically Black and brown youth, and preparing them for careers within information technology, and also giving the leadership skills and business skills that they would need in order to really have careers that would help to advance them. It's really also about economic empowerment and economic mobility, and ensuring that young people have some control over their destiny and their path forward, and creating these career pathway opportunities.
Yeah. Okay, Chris, that's when you come into the conversation, because you actually went through the program. How did it help you? Tell me your own individual story.
Yeah. You know, I went through the program in 2008. Each group of interns that we have, we call them a cycle, right? I was part of cycle 15. We're looking to start cycle 56 by the end of this month, wow. Right? And for me, it was just an opportunity, right? I didn't have the opportunity to pursue higher education after high school, and I was just trying to figure out what was I going to do. And when i.c.stars came, you know, to the picture, I just knew I had to go in and give it my all. Now, I did not know that I was going to open opportunities in different ways.
How did you even hear about it?
Funny enough, my cousin went through the program.
Okay.
But he told me about i.c.stars as, you should go check out this organization. Never told me he was part of the program. He was already a consultant by that point, working for Accenture. He just said, go check it out. If it's on you, if you're interested, I know you're going to go forward with it. So.
Wow, and look at you today. You just won sort of the Alumni Impact Award, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you're doing really well. What are you doing today in terms of work?
So today I work with i.c.stars.
Right.
I'm a senior recruitment manager at i.c.stars Chicago, and I say Chicago because we're also in Milwaukee and Kansas City. And you know, I oversee recruitment, but I've worked with i.c.stars, you know, in different capacities. I've worked with events. I worked with in the social enterprise. I was fortunate enough to build a social enterprise with another i.c.stars alum to help i.c.stars support itself, and then we spun that business out and we took it on our own and hired i.c.stars alum as well.
So you've done a little bit of everything, okay, which is what this organization is all about, because they really structure it so that the young adults sort of have an opportunity to not just learn about the tech world, but the business world, which they go hand in hand, right?
Correct. And we help them get placed into employment opportunities at different corporations. So we have a partnership with Microsoft, for example. Blue Cross Blue Shield has been a sponsor, Medline. So we're talking large corporations that have a tech need, and we're helping them develop the skills, not just the technical skills to learn how to work with technology, but to also work in a variety of different environments and be able to move up the ladder.
And I think I was reading in one of the brochures that were sent to me that 75% of the alum actually find positions. Is that right?
It's
even more than that. Okay.
Yeah. It's 80 to 90%.
Wow.
And we also see a 300% increase in their salaries.
That's amazing.
So it really is life-changing. It is a transformative experience, and they're doing it in cohorts or cycles, as Chris mentioned, and so they really form their own community, and we also have them work with our staffing model. It's like a social enterprise that we do. So if they don't get hired right away, they can work with the staffing program. And many folks go on to continue higher education or go on to additional education with respect to technology.
Chris, can you talk to us about the structure, how this works? Because it is, even though the organization is giving to the individual, it does require a certain amount of commitment from the person.
Correct. So, you know, the commitment to i.c.stars is from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. Sounds like a lot, 12-hour days. They are long, 16-week program. We do provide them with a stipend of $230 a week for those 16 weeks. And our minimum requirements are to be over 18 with a high school diploma or GED and 6 months of full-time work experience. Outside of that, we do put the candidate through a rigorous application process because we do look at approximately between 400 and 500 applicants per recruitment cycle to just select 20 to 25 interns.
Wow, so it is kind of competitive, yeah.
Yeah.
It's an intense program, and so we want to make sure that people have the persistence and the resilience, right? The commitment to go through the process. But what they gain on the backside, the community that they develop, the relationships, the experience, just the education. And then we also do something really unique called high tea. So just like, you know, British drinking tea, except that is our way of teaching them how to build social capital. So we have leaders in every industry come in and actually meet with them, and they do it over high tea. There's a process to it. I won't tell all the details, but it is a really unique experience where these leaders break down the barriers and really just kind of sit knee to knee with our interns and have discussions about their journey. Yeah, it's very cool.
All right, your application process is coming up, or your deadline, so I want people to go to the website, icstars.org, to get more information. You also have a gala coming up that people can obviously buy tickets for. If they want to donate as well to the organization, they can do so through the website. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you so much for having us.